Hello friends and welcome to my channel, A Quiet Praise. So I just wanted to catch you guys up on some things. It's been a very busy week, honestly. And so we are hopefully planning on moving. We may start packing up within the next couple weeks. Really, it all depends on whether we sell our house or not. And I'm still doing my DIY crafts, which honestly brings me just some peace and quietness and me time. And so this video is really just going to be a little bit more relaxed. I know I always say that, but it's going to be relaxed. It's going to be just a day in my life. Because you know what, although we're Christians, that doesn't mean that I'm like totally attached to the Bible all the time. Really the word of God stays here and here. And so I constantly meditate on some things. And so this video is going to be all over the place. I hope you guys can keep up. All right, so please forgive me. I just came out from outside and walking my dog Oreo. We are good to go. By the way, I probably may show you a picture of him over here because he did get a new haircut, which is really cute. Definitely the first time that I see him looking like a poodle, but anyways. So yeah, we are planning on selling our house. By the way, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are a dedicated follower, I appreciate the love and the support. And so yeah, so we are selling our house. Honestly, every time we sell our house, it's been twice. I'm thinking, I'm acting like if it's like, you know, a whole bunch of times. But every time we've sold our house, it has not been planned. It has just been kind of spur of the moment. My husband and I have been praying about it, about going out of state. I feel that God is just really leading us to go out of the state. Really want to just grow my garden. I do have a couple things here, but I definitely want to grow my garden, want to have a better quality of life. I want to breathe better air. Not that I'm in a major metropolitan area, but I just want to do that. So anyways, my husband went out to a trip. It just didn't work out. And so we were like, God, you're not answering us. And I put it in prayer. I put it in his hands. And now I'm just kind of in this waiting limbo stage of my life. Okay. I live in a pretty big home, very comfortable for us, has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We have a conservation area on the outside. I really have no need to move. Our mortgage is pretty comfortable. My husband did have a reduction in the hours at his job, but it's really not a big deal because he works at the church. His main job is really being a full-time student of religion and theology, so that is really what his main focus is. So we were like, that would be a great idea for us to buy that home. It doesn't have a homeowners association, which I am hating it right now. If you are thinking about going into a private neighborhood, do not stay away from it. Beware, because it is just a pain in the butt. The water's too high and we're tired of it. We just really want to leave. So we had an offer yesterday. Of course, it was like $10,000 than what we originally wanted. And they were very demanding. They were very pushy. Like they wanted us to get a survey. They wanted us to get zoning permits. And so I did some of that. But when I went to the office, she was like, that's not your job. If they want to build a pool, which that's the thing, they wanted to build a pool, they would have to come in and do that. So I started talking to my husband and we were thinking about it, but then we were like, you know what, God, these are not the people that are for our house. Although we really want to sell our house, it didn't line up. It didn't feel right. And so that was it. Going back to my first house we bought, it was, again, we were fine. We didn't want to move anywhere. We were very comfortable, but something told us just to look on the internet and look for some houses. And we found this house that we're in right now. And it was exactly what we wanted. It was an open layout. It was just new, ready to move in. We had to do absolutely nothing. Unlike my first home that I moved into, it was kind of a short sale and we had to do everything. It was a fixer-upper and we loved it. It was our home. We made it our own. But again, we went around, we went driving, we found this home, we loved it. And I told my realtor, if you cannot get me that house, then I don't want to move. And sure enough, I put a price on it. I said, we're going to get it for this amount. And sure enough, God gave it to us for that amount. And so that is just amazing that God is just so good. And every time we have plans, it's not usually when we want it or how we think it's going to happen. It just kind of happens. And so that's what God does. And so I definitely want to let you guys know that if you're planning on moving or you have these plans or this idea, this job, this home, you know, just anything that you feel that you want to do right now and God has you in this waiting period, I really advise you and encourage you to take advantage of that waiting period, to reflect, to just pray about it, to know that God is in control and that his timing is perfect. Am I anxious? Yes. Am I scared? Yes. Am I fearful? Probably yes. Am I stressed out? Absolutely. But I have to remind myself that God is in control, that God knows what is best for me, that God's timing is perfect, and He is preparing the hearts of those perfect people to come into our house and say, this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what we're looking for. We want to buy your house right now and make the offer that we are looking for. So also with that, I have had some videos, actually 1 or 2, I'm not sure, of DIYs that I've been doing. It's really been keeping me calm. I have been honestly going to Dollar Tree like almost every single day, and I have a lot of things that I have been buying there. Again, this was all before I thought I was going to move, so I have like this pile of stuff. But I do want to show you guys a wreath that I made. All right, so I am out here in my garage. Because this is my workstation. All right, guys, so this is my beauty. I am so happy with it. Honestly, it is just amazing. I have never seen a wreath like this. If you have, you know, then let me know where you shop, but I absolutely love it. And I made it with these little stem thingies that I got. It was, I think I bought 4 bundles at Dollar Tree. This bouquet that I used that of course had like a lot more flowers in it, see? And I honestly used just 3 of them. I didn't even glue them in because I was thinking that for the different seasons, I can just go ahead and put like poinsettias or different things in it. At Dollar Tree now they have these little metal signs. Some people may have painted it. I just didn't want to paint it because I'm kind of lazy, but I like the contrast of the metal and the wood. And then this little cord that was in the fall section, it's like gummy or rubbery inside, and so I bought that at Dollar Tree. It was a huge roll, and then when you turn it around, and I know probably some of the flowers are gonna fall, and I'm gonna be covering this with some brown paper that I have, but honestly, it was just that foam board that you get from Dollar Tree, and I cut it into a circle, and then I made the smaller circle on the inside so that you can, I guess, look like a wreath, and these popsicle sticks just give it more support. I love it, love it, love it. Honestly, it is just amazing. I'm just really happy with it. We haven't even started going to church here. I don't know if in your states you guys have started church. I know that here in Florida, there are some that are open and some that are not. So my family and I personally have not gone to church since March. Honestly, I am okay with that. I am enjoying this time. I am having church with my family here at home. We do our devotionals. We do our Bible studies. It's just a different type of atmosphere. Sometimes at church you get so boggled down with like the meetings and the board and, you know, the children's ministry and VBS and all these things, and so here I can really focus. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect. I'm still trying to work on reading through my Bible, and it's been kind of hard. I actually started last year and it was supposed to be a 1-year reading plan, but clearly it's more than a year. I am now in Nehemiah, so I'm very proud of that, very happy. Can't wait to get into the New Testament. I taped it together with duct tape. Yeah. My Walmart had this pretty floral duct tape, and I'm loving it because it was literally falling apart. And so I definitely recommend that if you guys have a Bible that is falling apart and you feel like you don't want to throw it away, definitely, as long as like the pages are still intact, definitely you can duct tape it together. That is just a side note. Actually, I got that from my friends Coffee and Bible Time, and I will put their link down below, which I'm sure you guys already follow them because they are amazing. They're the ones who really inspired me to start my channel. And listen, if you are older and you want to do it, you can go ahead. I started last July. Not this July 2020, July 2019, and I feel that I'm blessing people. I feel that I also hold myself accountable, and I'm just here to show real Christianity that has its ups and downs, Christianity that is not perfect, Christianity that has its flaws, that is sinful, and that is me. So your Christianity may not look like mine, but this is what mine looks like right now. And thank you guys at Coffee and Bible Time, Ashley and Taylor. I love your humor. I love your dynamic. I have a sister and she's a military wife, so we can't spend a lot of time together, but I do have another sister, which you can also go out and check out her channel. She's a first year, 4th grade teacher. How does she do it? First year, 4th grade teacher. So I will be keeping you guys updated to the rest of my day. So it is lunchtime and I am doing some self-care. I'm gonna be going to get a pedicure. It's something that I struggled with before, not doing my feet, but the actual self-care part. Just because I always felt guilty and I felt like I didn't deserve it, but I'm gonna be doing it. Actually, my mama taught me how to take care of myself because she takes really good care of herself. So here we go. All right, so I did my toesies. Super, super happy. So now we're on our way to go get my son. It's 3 o'clock, so we're gonna go get my son, and afterwards, continue working. So I was on my way to pick up my son from school, and this is Florida. It is like totally raining outside, storming, and then the next minute it's totally nice and sunny. But I did see a mother and her son walking in the rain, like torrential rain. And I tried to get in and she didn't want to. She said it was okay, but I felt so bad. So I'm really thinking that if I go back and they're walking, I'm gonna like tell her, you need to get in this car right now. How many times are there people that don't accept any help because of all the negative things that are happening in this world? Like, she doesn't know if I'm a crazy person or what I'm gonna do to her. But I was just genuinely trying to help her out and be a good person. So that just shows the kind of world that we're living in nowadays. It's just crazy. You can never trust anybody. But I just pray that God touches her heart and lets her know that I'm a good person, so she just get in the car. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. This is what it is right now. I will say though, I am thankful for the rain because God knows my grass was getting crispy. So here's Azariah, picked up from school. How was your day? Take off your mask, boy. How was your day? Good. Good? Yeah. Good. Did you like it? Did you learn anything? You better learn something with all that money I'm paying. So just an update on the lady that was walking with her child. I don't see them, so I am just hoping and praying that they made it to safety because this is just ridiculous. Okay, so it is 5:30 and I am putting my computer away in my closet, not trying to deal with it during dinner. Today I'm gonna be eating kind of like a rice bowl, sort of. It has like beans and rice, lettuce, avocado, and some veggie meat. Really, really good. I'll probably put the recipe down below in the description. And then probably hopefully getting some reading done. I like to either watch a sermon during dinner or something like that. And then hopefully getting to put my son to sleep on time so that I can go ahead and have some Bible time, some prayer time that I really need. And my favorite devotional, which you're gonna hear me say over and over in my videos, is the U version, which is amazing. Right now I'm doing 2 devotionals with one of my friends. We like to write back and forth to each other, and then another one on marriage, which is really, really good. So yeah. So I'm almost done with my food, as you can see, and I put my leg down and I see that there's somebody under there. So not even during dinner can we have alone time. Ain't that right, Mr. Oreo? Ain't that right? All right, guys, as you saw, I finished my workout. It was really 15 minutes, totally core, doing my stuff because I got a belly going on. But I started using this week an app called Fit On, and I'll probably link it in the description below. Of course, this is not sponsored. I just wanted to share with you the little jewel that I found. Also, I don't always work out in a dress. I usually work out in shorts. I don't really wear tights. I just feel uncomfortable, but I wear shorts or a t-shirt, a tank top because I'm here at my house. But I was feeling lazy today and I was in my room, and this dress is super, super comfy and very old. So yeah, that's what I did. Don't judge me. All right, so we are finished with dinner. I took a shower and kind of winding down for the night. I do have a women's Bible study starting, I believe it's 8 or 8:30 on Teams or Zoom, and I'm planning on doing that, but my older stepson wanted to play some games, so we're going to be playing a family game, and because I really think it's important for us to really spend time with our children. Sometimes we get so busy with different things, and you know, God wants us to spend time with him, but he also wants us to spend time with our family. it's like we're almost talking straight to God. Like God is on the other side of that veil. And so the way we talk to God is through our prayers, right? So, we should do it, I guess, in our terms, people pray in the morning when they wake up, and you pray before you lie down, which is what they did. But it's continuously burning throughout the day. Like we should have a continual relationship with God throughout the day. So we just finished our Bible study, and it was really good. It's a Bible study with it's a women's Bible study for my local church, but it was really interesting, and God is just so good, and He has a sense of humor, because our devotional was on Exodus 30, 1 through 10, and it was on the altar of incense. And this is a piece of the furniture that is found in the tabernacle. Of course, we know that incense means our prayers, so we really were just talking about prayer. The question was, do we need to pray all day? How do you pray? Is there a right way or a wrong way to pray? And to go deeper into the Bible study, and I'm not going to do the whole thing, but basically it was just saying how sometimes we hold ourselves too high, like we hold ourselves to too high expectations, if that makes any sense. And so we think, like I do sometimes, oh, I need to kneel down and pray. I need to have at least an hour of prayer. I need to, go ahead and get my Bible and get my journal and get my pens and get my markers and everything and go ahead and do that. But the reality is that I'm not able to do that. What I need to learn to do is to stop trying to be so hard on myself, because honestly, I am my worst critic. So I just need to take it one day at a time, pray whenever I can. I actually pray all day. Or I have a Bible verse, or I have a meditation, or I learn something, something that happened, and God opens up my eyes and lets me relate that thing that happened in my life to a spiritual lesson that maybe I learned for that day. Definitely being in prayer all day really does help you to stay connected with God. I don't want you guys to think that you can only pray when you're kneeling down, because that is just not the case. And everybody's prayer life looks different. I made this video to show you guys a day in my life and how I am not perfect, how I am Christian, but I don't have the perfect schedule. I don't have the perfect life. I make mistakes, and it's okay, because God knows my heart and He knows my intentions. And as long as I have the Holy Spirit convicting me every single day and reminding me, like, hey, you need to do better, you need to do better, hey, you didn't do this, but tomorrow you can do that, that shows me that I'm going the right way. So anyways, that is it for today. I am done with this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you next time. God bless. Good night.